following is a Jackass Nation production. Subscribe to us on Podbean at jackassnation.podbean.com.
Man, this beat is tough. Coming to you from the Kayfabe studio in Highland Park, Texas. He was born in Seaside Heights, New Jersey. Raised by Wilson Fisk on the streets of Hell's Kitchen, New York. And did his studies in FABOLOUS, Sin City, Las Vegas. He's straight out of Compton and brought to you in part by the Offshoots Network. He's pro wrestler, 4-time MPX Tag Team Champion, writer, podcaster, bringing you his opinions on film, TV, professional wrestling, sports, and everyday life. He is the Jersey Jackass, B to the C. And you're listening to It Is What It Is with the Jackass. On tonight's show, Injustice 2 and a preview of Alien Covenant. And now, your host, the Jackass.
Yo, 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 yo. It is what it is. And what it is it is what it is with the Jackass. Welcome to episode 87, I think. I am not 100% positive if that's the number or not. Why don't we go ahead and take a quick look? I continually forget this. Every single week, I forget to check out what episode it is that I'm doing. I just start recording, and then I gotta go through and figure it out while I'm recording. And in this case, sometimes I'm normally right, but in this case, I was definitely wrong. It is not episode 87. It is episode 88. We are 12 episodes away from 100, which is going to be a good one. I'm still looking to get Christopher Hayden, Karrion Arcane, Anthony Marticio, and maybe Kyle Davis on that episode. Could be a very, very, very fun episode, but we will wait and see. So, this is episode 88 of It Is What It Is with the Jackass. I am your host, the Jersey Jackass, your boy, B to the C. Hit me up on all the social medias at RealJackassBC, RealJackassBC. It works on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, as well as Xbox Live, where I have been playing Injustice 2 for the past 48 hours. And good Lord, is it a lot of fun. Really enjoy that game. Really been blown through it. We're going to go through a little bit of a review of it a little bit later, so y'all get prepared for that. I'm heads up. I'm loving it, guys, and it's taken over my whole month. And speaking of this month, the month of May, we are saluting those who stand up for others, whether they are protecting the galaxy, the world, or just the neighborhood. All hail the Guardians. With items from Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, Star Wars, Destiny, and the Goonies, Loot Crate is a monthly subscription box service which provides boxes of geek and gaming-related merchandise. And as always, it includes its monthly t-shirt and pen. And guys, right now, you can get a discount on Loot Crate just for being an SCNS Live viewer as well as a Jackass Nation listener. All you got to do is go to lootcrate.com/SCNS Live or put in the promo code SCNS Live at checkout, and you will get a discount into all your box of loot. Definitely something you guys are going to want to check out. It's really cool. You want to see some of the awesome stuff that you can get in Loot Crate? Go to youtube.com/SCNS Live, and you can check out our unboxing videos where we unbox all different kinds of boxes of loot, whether it's Loot Crate, Loot Anime, Loot Pets, Loot Gaming. I think there's a Loot Food. I don't know. There's Loot everything. Go and check that stuff out. It's really freaking cool. A lot of awesome stuff to get. But that's that, guys. Hey, there's something else really cool out today that you can go and check out. Actually, it came out yesterday, Wednesday. You can go check it out. It is the brand new Cinelinx app. Do you love movies? Then you're going to love the Cinelinx app. This is something every movie lover's got to have. It is one of the greatest games to play. It's a lot like Movie Fights, Screen Junkies on Movie Fights, but it's a little bit different. It's got the Cinelinx twist on it, and it's a lot of fun, man. You've got to go check this out. I've got the Cinelinx game here at my house that I play all the time, and now I've got the app that I can take with me. Man, that is awesome. Go to your iOS store or your Android Play Store and download the Cinelinx app. Check it out, guys. Even if you're not a movie fan, even if you're not planning on playing it, please go and download this. It really helps us out at Cinelinx.com. We really need to make this app big, make it grow, and it gets more eyes on Cinelinx, which gets more eyes on me, which makes me a bigger star, which means I get a lot more giveaways to give to you guys. So, go ahead. Check out the Cinelinx app. You're going to enjoy it. You're not going to be let down. Have I ever let you down before? No, I have not, and I'm not about to start letting you down. So, go now. Get the Cinelinx apps on the iOS and Android app stores today. Do not forget it. Don't wait. Don't do it later. Download that ish today. So, guys, check this out. I got a bike. Yeah, got me a bicycle. Not a motorcycle, but a bicycle, and I have been riding it all over Highland Park this past couple days when I'm not here in the house playing Injustice. And you know what? I'm loving it, man. It's not the best bike. I bought it, just a cheap little one from Walmart. Went to Walmart to get me a bike. $100, not bad. It's a Mongoose. It's black and orange, burnt orange, just like my Texas Longhorns. So it's really cool. I really enjoy it. I really love it. And it's helped me with my cardio. Trying to get that cardio up. Trying to get a little bit faster. A little bit more in shape. As I take a sip of beer right there. But, oh man, I'm loving it. I'm hoping, hey, look, this summer is going to be one of the first summers that I try to cut a little weight. You know, normally I'm always bulking, always putting on size. We're going to cut a little bit. So I'm thinking the bike's going to help me out. Maybe that'll get me back into MPX if I can get the, cut a little weight, get a little trimmer, get a little faster. Maybe that'll add a little bit. Maybe it'll bring me back into MPX wrestling. But I have been riding all over town. It's a lot of fun. It's really difficult to get back into bike riding, guys. Because I used to do it as a kid all the time. I tell you, I grew up on the streets of Hell's Kitchen, and I spent a lot of time as a kid here in Dallas, Texas as well. And, the streets were my life, man. I lived on that bicycle, and I rode all over the place. I rode a lot around in New York, too, but it get real cold and snowy. It's kind of hard to ride in the snow in the winter there. In Dallas, in my high school years, man, I worked for the YMCA. And I'd have to be at the YMCA at like 5 o'clock in the morning, so I'd always get on my bike and go up to the YMCA. And it was always much better because, car, when it's cold in Dallas, you don't want to heat up the car. It takes too much time. You just want to go. And it was always fun on the bike, man. It was always good. You can come and go, all that good stuff. I'm really enjoying riding my bike. I've gotten back to where I can ride without hands. Couldn't do it the first couple days, but I got back to it. I can't turn without my hands yet. I used to be able to do that. I used to be able to just kind of weave and roll and go anywhere I need. This time it's kind of more of a straight line. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm getting a good workout in. Starting to ride it to the, whether I'm going to the gym or wherever it is I'm going, I'm trying to take the bike rather than booting up the car and whatnot. So, that's me. You guys got a bike? You guys like to ride bikes? Maybe we can go out to, oh man, what's that? Lake, not Lake Ray Hubbard. That's the one out there in Louisville. I'm talking Lake Highlands out there. There's that lake out there. I can't remember the damn name. And we can go take some cruises around there. You know what I'm saying? Out here in Dallas, get on some bike riding trails, do some fun rides and whatnot. I'm really enjoying the bike, really am. But that's me. So, guys, check this out. It's this weekend. It's going down. It is MPX. Girls Fight, Guys Wrestle. It goes down Saturday night. Doors open at 7:30. Show goes till 10:30 at the MPX Arena at 510 Harwood Road, Bedford, Texas, 76021. Tickets are available online right now, and it is going down. Let's see here. What all do we have? We have a lot going down. It's the last title defense for prospect champion, the Kingsman Michael Schaefer, friend of the show. And we know that the fourth is never easy. Schaefer takes on former prospect champion Kenny Steele. Steele was never pinned when he lost the prospect championship. Really, MPX, you got to bring that up again just because Frankie pinned me and y'all haven't brought me back since? Good Lord. Steele was never pinned when he lost the prospect champion. He lost in a triple threat match. Yeah, we know. Saturday night, Kenny looks to take back his title. Tickets are on sale now, guys. Don't forget there is a meet and greet where you can get with our special guest. I'm going to tell you about here in just a minute. Tommy Becker has still not been pinned or submitted, but he has certainly made some enemies. After losing by countout to Mr. Mayhem Stephen Kirby last week, Becker made sure he found his way back to the ring and cost Kirby his chance at regaining the MPX championship. Now Kirby plans on taking out vengeance on Becker like no one has done before. So, Stephen Kirby one-on-one with Tommy Becker. Got to check that one out. Taylor Kubat faces off against Machiko in a one-on-one match with one lady representing the 50 caliber family and the other always DTF. You can expect violence on a level to be off the chart for this one. The former TNA Impact Wrestling champion Jade, aka Mia Yim, is making her MPX debut, and the question was who will face Mia Yim at this Saturday night, and there was only ever one answer. Baby D faces off against Mia Yim, formerly Jade from Impact Wrestling. Definitely one you're going to want to check out. The hardcore princess, Jules Malone, makes her way from Canada to MPX for the first time as she takes on the returning Alley Cat. That's right, the Clash of Styles will make an interesting match for the MPX addicts and could be one of the hardest hitting women's matches you will see. It's a rematch time. My MPX Tag Team Championships will be on the line as the current placeholders. The Radical Athletes have been on a tear for 2 months since winning my belts, but DTF are here and they say they are coming for the titles. Can Dante and Ty hold off DTF, or will we see new tag team champions? It's going to be one dope ass show, but those are not all, guys. The man who creative has nothing for, the flying asshole Frankie Fisher, will be at Girls Fight Guys Wrestle. We don't know who he'll be wrestling, but he will be there according to MPX management. Man, Frankie's doing good after the last time. He beat me. Yeah, he lost the title. I whooped his ass 3 times, and now he's still there. Creative has nothing for him. I'm not there, so I guess he's doing something right, but who knows? Well, I'm still waiting for the phone call from the MPX management to get me back in the ring. Hopefully, they'll have me there soon. Maybe VIP wants to bring the jackass in. Probably not. VIP never wants to bring the jackass in. Still don't know what's going on with VIP. Still no MPX love. K-Row, where you at, buddy? Gotta come on and talk to me, man. I know you said you wanted to. I know they're still doing the damn thing. Hip Hop Express is out there. They're looking smart. I am not Heavy B, by the way, guys. I know he looks a lot like me. He is a good looking guy, but he is definitely not me. That is for sure. I can promise you guys that I am not Heavy B. He just looks like me. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about Injustice 2. A little bit of a quick review. After that, we still have to look forward to a preview of Alien Covenant. I have been re-watching the Alien franchise. Well, my version of the Alien franchise, which we will get into a little bit later. And then I got some questions on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. Y'all sent some in. Trey Mack sent in a whole bunch again, so I'm probably going to go through those definitely, because Trey always has some fun questions. I haven't even looked at them. I haven't even thought about the answers. We're going to do it on the fly with you guys right here on It Is What It Is. Right after this commercial break, we will be right back.
The Jackass Nation podcast channel with shows like It Is What It Is with the Jackass, Jackass Reviews, Go Home, Jackass 1, a Star Wars podcast, and many more. Check us out at jackassnation.podbean.com.
All right, welcome back. It is time to talk a little bit about Injustice 2. So a little bit of background here. I love the first game, man. Actually, I loved when they did DC versus Mortal Kombat. Still to this day, a game that I like to play. So much fun. The newer versions definitely added a lot, made it a lot better. But that first one there they did was so freaking awesome and epic, man. Getting to do Mortal Kombat characters, taking on the DC characters. Something I would love, honestly, I would love to see Marvel do. I know they do Marvel vs. Capcom, but it's completely different. And I would love to see them do it like with the NetherRealm studio or whatnot. I know, they work predominantly with WB games and whatnot, but I think it would be really cool to see a Marvel version of this. But getting off on a little bit of a tangent there. So, I started out, I loved Mortal Kombat vs. DC. On there, I was always Sub-Zero. You're going to see a little trend with that one here coming up quickly. And then came, Injustice, Gods Among Us, and I absolutely loved that game. It was so much fun. On that game, my go-to guy is definitely Arrow, or Green Arrow. But they have the CW Arrow costume on there, so I always loved using that. Or I would use your boy Aquaman or Nightwing. Also really good, but definitely the go-to was the Green Arrow. He's my normal guy to use. He's my normal one to whoop a lot of ass with. Loved the game, had so much fun with it. Still play it to this day. The only reason I even have a 360 is so that I can keep playing that game, as well as Mortal Kombat vs. DC. Then comes out Mortal Kombat X. Damn, they upped the level again. So much freaking fun, very epic. Once again, my guy Sub-Zero. I will whoop your ass with Sub-Zero. Next up, I'll use Ermac, but Sub-Zero's definitely the go-to man, as he was in Mortal Kombat vs. DC and all the original Mortal Kombats. I love me some Sub-Zero, man. He was just so dope, man. Freeze, boy, you can't mess with Sub-Zero. And now we get to finally, I've been waiting. I was in Ballroom 20. I think it was Ballroom. No, it wasn't Ballroom. It was one of the bigger rooms. But they had the Injustice panel last year at San Diego Comic-Con where they released footage of Gorilla Grodd and Wonder Woman, and they announced that Blue Beetle was going to be in the game. Man, I went insane. It looks so freaking good. Fast forward to almost a year, and we're finally here. I've been watching it come out, being ready for it to come out. We're going to be doing a tournament on SCNS Live. That's right, there will be an SCNS Live Injustice tournament, which is going to be a lot of freaking fun, and I'm excited for that one. But now we finally got the game. I definitely beat it. Within the first 8 hours or so, did the whole storyline. Well, did the storyline once. I want to go back through and do it a little different because you can change certain ways. You can change stuff, and you can go with different characters and different fights, and you can choose this person or that person and things like that. So definitely looking forward to going through and doing it again. And I picked at the end. You got to pick whose side you're on, whether you're on Batman's side or Superman's side. I obviously picked Batman because Superman is a douche. Not just like normally he's a douche, because normally he's a douche, but he's like a super douche in this game. Like, he is just an asshole. He just doesn't understand what's right and what's wrong. He's just mean. He just flat out mean and stupid, and gets his ass whooped by Batman, because I'm Batman. I whooped his ass. But great game. Mechanics are all really well done. I really like a lot of it. I don't like Arrow as much as this one anymore. Here, we're going to start off with a couple of the negatives, some of the things I didn't like about the game. Understand that I love it. I have a lot of fun with it. But there are some things that I do not like. The voice cast is really good, especially in the campaign mode. You got Kevin Conroy, who voiced Batman in Batman the Animated Series, voicing Batman again. And then you have Tara Strong, who voiced Harley Quinn in the animated series, voicing Harley Quinn again. And it's just incredible. And there's a little bit with the Joker. And when the Joker is in the the story mode, you get to it's Mark Hamill. Now when you pick Joker to fight with in the game, it is not Mark Hamill. It's somebody else. But it's not bad. But in the actual story mode, it definitely is Mark Hamill. And let me tell you guys, that's really freaking cool. Let's see who else on there is really cool. The girl who does Black Canary is named Vanessa Marley something. I can't remember her full name, but she is really, really Vanessa Marshall, that's what it is. She's really good. Her voice fits really well. Who else voice? Steve Blum does Hal Jordan and apparently Sub-Zero as well. Laura Bailey is the voice of Supergirl, and that fits. Scott Porter is Damian Wayne, and that one works as well. Let's see, other ones did we have that I really liked? Sorry, I'm looking up here as I go, looking at these different voices and whatnot. I didn't even know Vixen is in the game. I haven't seen Vixen yet. Okay, I didn't even know that. Guess she's going to be a downloadable character because I didn't know. Antonio Del Rio, that's who does Blue Beetle. And he's perfect, man. I didn't know that. I don't know much about Blue Beetle. So that was a little different to me because I don't know him. I did not realize that he was a kid. I figured he was a grown folk. But he's not. He is a child or teenager or whatnot. So that was something new to me to learn about Blue Beetle. And Anthony Del Rio does a good job bringing him to life. George Newbern is the voice of Superman. And that is one of my favorite voices in the game. Why is that one of my favorite voices in the game? Because George Newbern is from the Father of the Bride movies. He's the husband. He's the one that marries Steve Martin's daughter, and so that just trips me out to know that he's playing this douchebag Superman. But my problem lies with Green Arrow and Flash's voice and Firestorm. Firestorm is voiced by Oogie Banks, who I don't really know him or where he's from. Oh, another good voice. Scarecrow is voiced by Robert Englund, who most of you will know as Freddy Krueger. So that works really well. Definitely. It's Freddy Krueger doing as Scarecrow. Yes. Taliesin Jaffe, maybe that's who the Flash is. And then the Green Arrow is voiced by Alan Tudyk. You have Grant Gustin, Stephen Amell on payroll, WB. Why did you not bring them in for an hour and let them do the voices of the Flash and Arrow and get the voices from Legends of Tomorrow to do the voice of Firestorm and your boy, what's your homie's name? He plays Captain Cold on Legends of Tomorrow and Flash. And he's in that show. Oh God, what is he? He's in the show. Prison Break. Wentworth Miller. When he's not Captain Cold in the game, and that really doesn't work because I'm so used to his delivery of Captain Cold. So not having him really bothered me there. And Alan Tudyk as Arrow, as Ollie, just did not work for me. Why you don't get Stephen Amell just is beyond my belief. I don't understand it. But another problem I have is and maybe they will show up later, but there's not a lot of different costumes and whatnot. Really, you can just change the colors of characters' costumes, and perhaps later we will get a CW Arrow costume, and then I'll start using Arrow again. Until then, my go-to character is Power Girl, who's really just Supergirl with a different costume. So I really enjoy. I think Supergirl's definitely an awesome character. Canary is a dope character in there. I really wanted to like Swamp Thing, but he's just too slow. And I love the old TV show of Swamp Thing, so I was really looking forward to maybe using him as one of my go-to guys. Bane's pretty cool because he's a wrestler on there. Again, would have been cool if you got a voice a little bit closer to Tom Hardy in the movie. That's just that's just me. And some of y'all may feel differently. As well, I really enjoy the movie itself. The story itself is a lot of fun. They make Black Adam kind of a real big central focus, and they're kind of turning him into an anti-hero. So it's kind of like they're gearing up to get that movie ready and get you to understand that he's not just a bad guy. But if you're going to do that, I don't understand why they did not model him to be a little closer to The Rock. He looks like an old man. It's kind of weird. It just does not fit. It's definitely weird seeing this version of Black Adam on the screen. So, but yeah. It's a lot of fun. I tried playing it online and I got my ass kicked. I'm definitely going to keep going. Maybe I'll do all right in the SCNS tournament, but judging from how I did online, maybe I won't because they're probably going to kick my ass again. But we'll wait and see. Y'all get prepared for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a great video that you can find on the YouTube channel. But I'm really enjoying Injustice. I'm having a lot of fun with it. The mechanics are great. The characters are great. I can't wait to see the rest of the downloadable content. As soon as Sub-Zero comes out, I will once again be a master of the game, and I will be able to whoop everyone's ass because I'll have my boy Sub-Zero. That's going to be dope to have. I cannot wait for that downloadable character. I got Darkseid. Darkseid's pretty cool. Brainiac is dope. So that's fucking awesome. Freaking out. There I go. Look at it. I was so excited I dropped the F-bomb. I'm not even going to edit that one out. That's y'all one that you get. PG-13, you can still have one. But what did you guys think about Injustice? Have you played it? Are you rocking in it? Let me know what you guys think. And use the hashtag IiWiIJA to give me your opinions on the game. We're going to take another quick commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to talk Alien Covenant and kind of review some of the old Alien movies.
Hey guys, Jason the X for SCNS Live. Make sure you check us out on youtube.com/SCNS Live. Every Thursday night we got a live show for you guys. Please like the channel and subscribe to it for all your news, reviews, editorials, and more. We are powered by Cinelinks.com. And as always, keep on nerding.
All right, welcome back. It's time to talk Alien Covenant. Alien comes out tonight. I will be seeing it at about 10 o'clock tonight. So you guys can look for the Jackass reviews this Sunday. It should be up, as well as my written review should be up on the jackassnation.wordpress.com tomorrow, hopefully. Sometimes, guys, I get lazy and forget to write my review. So that's what happened with King Arthur. Speaking of King Arthur, guys, I really enjoyed King Arthur. I thought it was a good movie. I had a lot of fun with it. It definitely sucks about about its money, which we'll get into during the box office. But King Arthur was definitely fun. But there will be a Jackass reviews of Alien Covenant up, as well as a written review. Hopefully, the written review will be up tomorrow. Jackass reviews will be up on Sunday after most of y'all have seen it. So that's that. But Alien Covenant's coming out tonight. I will be seeing it at 10 o'clock right after I see Baywatch. That's right, I'm seeing The Rock and Zac Efron's new film Baywatch tonight at 7 o'clock. Press screener, ready to see it, really excited for it. Me and Coach Matt will be going. So, those of y'all watching SCNS Live, Coach Matt and myself will not be there. We do apologize for that. But don't worry, Jason the X, Rob Entropy, Cora, and Professor Chris K have got you covered. They got it down. They know what they're doing. They're going to put on a damn good show. They don't need me. It's okay. The news will probably be... they'll probably pronounce everything in the news correctly without me, actually. So... big shot to them. But I'll be seeing Baywatch. Really excited. I've only seen the first trailer for Baywatch. I have not watched any of the TV spots or any of the other trailers or anything else. And I watched the regular trailer. I didn't watch the Red Band trailer because I didn't want all the jokes spoiled for me. So I'm really excited to go into this, check it out, and have a lot of fun with it. The Rock is a great comedian. Whether you know it or not, Rock has great comedic timing. And Zac Efron is someone who I think is an incredible actor. And And, you know, he doesn't get a lot of credit, but he is hilarious, and he can be dramatic when it's needed. He is great comedic timing, and I think he's going to play off The Rock very well. I'm really excited for this movie. I think it's going to be one of the best comedies of the summer. Best comedies of the year. And it's going to prove that The Rock is hilarious, as we all already knew. But you can check, I don't know if I'm writing a review or if Matt's writing a review. Perhaps I'll write it. That will be up on Cinelinks.com this weekend at some point, as well as the jackassnation.wordpress.com if I do not put it up. If I'm not writing it on Cinelinks, then I will put it up on jackassnation.wordpress. Had to take another sip of beer there. Got me a Corona for my family. But other than that, Alien comes out tonight. I'm uber excited for it, ready to go see it. And y'all know me, I like my movie marathons, and I like them in chronological order. So I like to watch them in the order that they would be playing out. You know, I'm not going to go. This takes place before Alien and Aliens, so I'm not going to watch Alien and Aliens and all that. I'm watching it my way. Some people think, well, that means you just watch Prometheus, and that's the only movie that's in the series. No, wrong-o, super wrong. My Alien franchise is much more than Alien. It is the AVP franchise. Alien versus Predator. That's right. So I started earlier this week. I watched Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Honestly, one of the best movies ever made. For those of you who don't like Predator, like Andrew Boom, then you're just
Bunch of slap-jawed faggots around here. This stuff will make you a goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus. Just like me.
That's your boy Jesse the Body Ventura from the movie Predator. God, I love it. Hope you guys do too. It's gonna be. I love Predator, man. I go back, I watch it every now and then. I like to watch it. So that's the first one I watch in my Alien marathon. After that, obviously Predator 2. A lot of people don't like Predator 2. I absolutely love it, man. Anything with Danny Glover, you gotta love. How could you not love Danny Glover or Gary Busey? And man, Bill Paxton's in there. B-Pax, you gotta love B-Pax. And it's a lot of fun to see the Predator taking out the gangs in L.A. and all that, man. It's just fun to see. And then I love at the end of it when he's fighting the Predator all over the place. The Predator's chasing him, or he's chasing the Predator, and the Predator goes through that old lady's bathroom, and then here comes Danny Glover. He goes, "Don't worry, I'm a cop." And she goes, "Well, I don't think he cares." It makes me laugh every time. And they have that big fight in the Predator ship, and he finally kills that Predator, and he stands up, he's tired as hell, he's too old for this shit, he thinks he's done. And then like 7 or 8 Predators just come out of camouflage. And he just looks at him and goes, "All right, who's next?" Gets me every time, man. After Predator 2, I go into Predators because there's not a clear time of when Predators actually takes place. So I like to watch it now because the other two bleed into Alien better. And I like Predators. It's not the movie we were promised. If you go back and watch the trailer, it has a cool scene in the trailer of like 50 or 60 Predator. The little red dots of the Predators are aiming at shooting up on Adrian Brody. And that scene's not in there because there's only 3 Predators. 4 if you count the classic Predator that they've strung up. But and that always bothered me, man, because I was really looking forward to like an Aliens version of Predator, like where there's like hundreds of them, but we didn't get that. And then you get Mahershala Ali in there, which is always cool to see, man. Y'all know him. He was just recently on he was Cottonmouth on Luke Cage, and got the Oscar for Moonlight and whatnot. Great actor. Good to see him in there. Danny Trejo in there, and then Topher Grace, who I really liked Topher Grace, and I thought he did a good job. The problem with Predators is really just Adrian Brody. I couldn't buy Adrian Brody as a badass. I bought everyone else in there as a badass. The Asian man, the guy from the Yakuza, the guy from the Yakuza, that guy was freaking awesome, dude. it finally gives you that scene that we wanted to see with Billy in Predator, where he waits for the Predator and you just hear him scream. In Predators, he waits for the Predator and actually fights him. And that's an awesome fight, man. Really cool to see. One I really enjoy. Now, today, as you are listening to this, I am gearing up for tonight's Alien Covenant, and I am watching Alien vs. Predator, AVPR, and then Prometheus. I loved Alien vs. Predator. I thought it was pretty cool for what it was. The fights between it, the lore they added, everything they made was really cool with it. The cast was serviceable. You didn't need a lot into it. But I think they've really kicked it up a notch at AVPR. When they made it rated R, and they brought in Wolf, the lone predator. He was a sleeker predator. He cut weight. He definitely wasn't bulking. He was cutting weight, and he was going in there and just taking out all the aliens, and then had to fight the Predalien. And the Predalien is one of the coolest things I have ever freaking seen. That shit was so freaking dope, man. Prometheus is a movie I have a lot of problems with. I think Prometheus has a lot of issues. I think it is beautifully shot, and the cast is okay and serviceable. Mostly, it's just Michael Fassbender that is really great in it. And Naomi Rapace, okay, she was all right, but the movie itself was dumb. The story was dumb. Charlize Theron was crazy, as you know she always is. She does a good job playing crazy, and then you get one of the worst cinema sins. If y'all watch Cinema Sins, there is a sin named after Prometheus. It's called the Prometheus School of Running Away from Things. It's following you like a wheel, and you're just running in its path. Go to the side, woman. What is wrong with you? Run diagonally at least, so you're quickly out of the side of it or something. God. But I'm excited to go see Alien Covenant tonight. I've heard good things. I heard it is the best of both worlds, or all three worlds, between Prometheus, Alien, and Aliens. I think Alien is one of the best horror movies ever made. I think Aliens is one of the best action films ever made. So definitely good to see. Alien 3 is alright. Resurrection, not so much. But definitely looking forward to this tonight. Are you guys excited for Alien Covenant? Let me know what you guys think about it. Use the hashtag IiWiIJA and give me your thoughts on Alien Covenant. We're going to take one more quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to answer some questions.
Nerd Interference is your bi-weekly source for hot takes and analysis from all the biggest sports and events. Why every other week? It's simple. The coach and the Jersey Jackass BC spew out so much sports talk that they need to recharge. How do they recharge, you ask? By watching sports, playing sports, and eating a lot of chicken wings. Seriously, at least 3 pounds each. So, join your bearded Texas boys every other Saturday live on youtube.com/SCNS Live and follow on Twitter at NI Sportscast.
Hey Jackass Nation fans, this is Trey from The Offshoots. If you can, please go subscribe to The Offshoots Network, where you'll be able to pick up shows like the one you are currently listening to. Plus you'll get The Offshoots, The Nigel Rabbit Show, Bootleg Radio, The Lucha Lounge with Steve DeMarco, Talking Smack with Christopher Hayden, and so much more coming down the pike. As we grow, we want you to grow with us. Please go subscribe.
All right, time to answer a little bit of some online questions shouted out by you, the Jackass Nation. If you have any questions that you want me to answer, just want to know my thoughts on stuff, whatever it is, go ahead and shoot them out to use the hashtag IiWiIJA, or every I think normally around Tuesday, Wednesday, I put a post up on Facebook, as well as the Jackass Nation fan page, the Jackass B to the C fan page, as well as It Is What It Is and the SCNS fan page. And I'm going to start doing it on Instagram and Snapchat a little bit too. If y'all have any questions, just anything you want to know, any kind of thoughts, you want to know my opinions on certain things, feel free to shoot them my way, man. I'm always down to chat with you guys and figure and talk about stuff. First question, not from Trey Mack, comes from homegirl Tracy. What up, Tracy? She wants to know why I haven't watched Preacher already. A little bit of backstory here. Tracy, good friend of mine. I didn't get a chance to watch Preacher. I didn't have. I needed to watch it all at once and all that. It's not on Netflix. It wasn't on. It wasn't on Hulu. I didn't think it was on Hulu. It might be on Hulu now. I don't know. But she got me copies of it, not by nefarious means, by any way necessary. But she did get me a copy of Preacher, and I was really thankful for her for that, so I could check it out. And that was like right when the season wrapped, and I still haven't watched it. I'm sorry, Tracy. I'm sorry. I just have not had time. That's not the only show I have missed. I have not seen Stranger Things yet. I have not seen 13 Reasons Why yet. I have not seen Legion yet. I have not seen Preacher yet. I'm 2 episodes behind on American Gods. I only saw the pilot of Westworld. I am very far behind on television right now. I am trying my absolute best to catch up, but I just don't know when I will have time to do so. I promise I'm going to watch Preacher before season 2 hits. I guarantee I will watch Preacher before season 2 hits. You know what else I'm excited about, speaking of TV, is The Gifted. I think The Gifted looks really freaking good, man. I think I'm really excited for it. And I love Natalie Allen Lynn. She was Silver St. Cloud on Gotham, and I cannot wait for this show. It's going to be X-Men on television. So excited for it, man. Very, very pumped for that one. So I promise, Tracy, I will watch Preacher. I will get to it. Promise you. Real talk. All right. So Trey asked, how can we park in a driveway and drive on a parkway? I'm not going to lie to you, Trey. I don't necessarily have an answer for that one, other than we are America, and we like to do things the way we want to do them. All right, we want to do the opposite. You can tell us to do one thing, well, screw you. We're going to do the opposite of that. And that's my answer. You want this is a driveway? Well, I'm going to park there. Oh, this is a parkway? Well, I'm going to drive there because I'm an American, and I'm allowed to do that. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's the best answer I have of that. What is the purpose of a helmet in skydiving? Trey asked. Well, Trey, if you've ever watched King of the Hill, Peggy Hill survived skydiving. That's right. Her chute did not open, and she landed on the ground, but she survived. And I'm not mad at it, and I'm not gonna say it's because she was wearing a helmet. But she did have a helmet on. Is that coincidence? Maybe it is. But for me, you know what? Better safe than sorry, as I always say. I don't wear a helmet while I ride my new bicycle. But if I were to go skydiving, I'm pretty sure I would probably put a helmet on. It probably makes you feel safer, too. Just to say that. Why is golf the only sport where the lowest score wins? Because golf is the lowest sport. That's not true. That was mean to say. But, I don't know, man. Because in golf... Shut up. I honestly do not have an answer to that one. Tony Romo or Danny White? That one is very simple. And I'm going to go Danny White. Because screw Tony Romo. Now, don't get me wrong. Once again, Tony might be... an acceptable person. He might be a nice guy, but bruh, he just wasn't a winner. And Danny White probably, he wasn't much of a winner either. You know what I'm saying? But I can't get mad at the guy. Mad respect to him. I just get mad at Tony Romo, and I don't think it's really necessarily Tony Romo's fault. I think it's more of the fact that everyone loved Tony Romo more than I think they should have. They gave him too much credit. I don't think we needed to give him as much credit as he did. And so that's why me personally, I would pick Danny White over Tony Romo because Tony Romo makes me mad. Could I recast Stripes? Oof. Man, that one's difficult. I'd have to hold on. I gotta pull up the cast here for Stripes again and kind of go through it and see if there's anyone I could recast. I don't know if you could recast anything Bill Murray does. That's really difficult to do. I guess your go-to answer obviously would be your boy Kevin Hart, because, and I know that's kind of a cliche answer because Kevin Hart is in pretty much everything right now, and he's pretty much you need a comedian, he's the guy you go to. Harold Ramis, he's hard to recast too. I don't know. Stripes is one I literally would actually have to sit down and go through. And I haven't seen Stripes in so long. It's not one that I watch on a very regular basis. I liked it. It was good, but I haven't seen it all the time. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely one that's difficult for me to recast sitting here right now for you. But I will think about it, and perhaps I can come on the Offshoots Network, come on the Offshoots main show, and we can recast it together. What do you say about that? What would a Jackass show be called if you were picking the worst movies of the year? Well, I'm not. You know what, Trey? We do pick the worst movies of the year. We do that on the Jeebus Awards every February or March or whenever it is the Oscars happen. We do the Jeebus Awards, and I do. Let's see, which ones all do we do? Well, we do the biggest letdown of the year, which is one that is definitely one of the worst movies, because, ones that you think are going to be great and end up being absolute crap. And then we always do the who cares of the year, which are movies that no one even cared about. You didn't want to see it in the first place, and it didn't do good at all, and it was just a bad movie. But because you didn't want to see it in the first place, you just didn't care. Perhaps I do need to add worst film of the year. Maybe that's something we will look at this year, at adding the worst film of the year. What do you guys think? Should we add in worst film of the year to the Jeebus Awards? Holler at me. Let me know. If you guys want it, well, then we're going to give it to you. Who is worthier of the Hall of Fame? Kiki Beware or Donald Trump? Well, Trey, I'm going to have to tell you that Donald Trump is not worthy of the Hall of Fame because he's not a professional wrestler. He was there. He did a lot, but he's not a professional wrestler. And I said Kiki, but I know you probably meant Coco Beware. I think, yeah, sure, we can throw Coco Beware in there. Coco's not a bad wrestler himself. He was an NWA United States Tag Team Champion, AWA Tag Team Champion, NWA Mid-America Heavyweight Champion 6 times, NWA Mid-America Television Champion. I'd say, yeah. He kind of changed the game. He's one of those people that you will always remember. So, yeah, Coco deserves to be in there. I think we should kick Donald Trump out. That has nothing to do with politics, other than the fact that he's not a damn wrestler. And he didn't really do anything for wrestling. I don't think he needs to be in there. He stood on the sidelines a couple, but that's about it. Nothing really, All right, guys, we're gonna those are the last of our questions. Again, if you want to shoot some out, feel free to shoot some out. We're gonna take our last commercial break, and we'll come back with a little bit of some box office predictions.
Hi, my name is Dr. Jordan Hart, and I am the owner and sole doctor at Athletic Edge Chiropractic. And at Athletic Edge, we offer a variety of services to help you basically be the best that you can be. So we are a chiropractic office. We offer full chiropractic services, including extremity work, as well as a variety of soft tissue techniques and deep tissue laser therapy. So if you're in need of some body work, give me a call, 214-883-9550, My email is drhartdfw@gmail.com.
All right, time for the box office predictions. So I was a little bit off again this week, not making it completely right. Went Guardians of the Galaxy at number 1, King Arthur at number 2, Snatched at number 3, Fate of the Furious at number 4, and How to Be a Latin Lover at number 5. Now, I really did enjoy King Arthur. Like I said, I didn't get a review out because I was lazy. I should have got a review out. I apologize. Definitely, it's actually a really fun film, and Charlie Hunnam is actually really good in it. I really enjoyed him in the film, and it's very Guy Ritchie-ish. It was a Guy Ritchie film that I enjoyed, because I like Guy Ritchie, so, it was definitely like Snatched meets King Arthur, so that was cool to see. Unfortunately, it only made $15 million this weekend, on a budget of $175 million worldwide. I think got 35 around the world, something like that. At this point right now, I think we're at 54 million. So it is definitely going to lose the studio over $100 million, which is not good. That really sucks, because it definitely deserves better than that, because it is actually not a bad film, but it's just, oh man, Charlie, you can't bank on Charlie Hunnam yet, and that's what sucked. So, I feel bad for him, because it's a good movie. I think people would enjoy it, but the bigger surprise is Snatched, pulling in $19 million. I really honestly didn't think it would be able to do that, but it did. Guardians of the Galaxy pulled in 65 to get the number 1 spot. Snatched at number 2, King Arthur at number 3, Fate of the Furious at number 4, and Beauty and the Beast still in there at number 5. This weekend, a little bit of a toss up between Aliens and Guardians of the Galaxy, but I'll go ahead and say Aliens is gonna pull out the number 1 spot, with Guardians of the Galaxy at that number 2 spot. Diary of a Wimpy Kid hits theaters this weekend, the new installment to that franchise, and I will go ahead and say that will make the number 3. Families will go out there and see it and whatnot. Snatched will have enough to pull in the number 4 spot, and Fate of the Furious still sticking in there at number 5. That's where I'm going to go with my box office predictions. What are yours? Let me know. Use the hashtag IiWiIJA. Guys, I love being able to sit here and talk to you guys, whether it's on It Is What It Is, or Jackass Reviews, or Go Home, or even Jackass 1, a Star Wars podcast. I love having conversations with you guys right here on the Podbean channel, on all my different podcasts, on the Jackass Nation. And being able to do that has been quite difficult, but I got to thank a lot of you guys for making it a little bit easier on me. And you know how you do that? You do that by working with Amazon, because Amazon has come to me. They've come to the Jackass Nation, and they said, hey, we want to help you out. We want to make sure to keep everything on your Podbean channel completely free of charge, so that the Jackass Nation can check out all your different shows and not have to pay a single dime to hear your opinions on whatever it is you want to talk about. All you got to do is use this link. And so what this link is, that you can find in all the description of every podcast I have, as well as on my Twitter, normally pinned to the top of the profile. Sometimes there's something else there, but I always tweet. I like to tweet it out on Tuesdays around the time I wake up, but it has the link that you click on and it takes you to Amazon. Now what this link does is it just takes you to Amazon. It doesn't take you to like my specific Amazon, it doesn't take you anything else. It just takes you to Amazon. Instead of typing in www.amazon.com, all you do is click this link, maybe even go and bookmark. Once you click the link, then hit that bookmark, and then every time you go to Amazon, use that link, and whenever you buy something, Amazon says, hey, this guy bought it from the Jackass Nation link, therefore, he is a listener of the Jackass Nation. So, let's give a little bit of money back to the podcast channel so that they can continue to provide all of the content free of charge. That's right. Amazon throws back to me just because you clicked on a link and bought from there. It doesn't make anything more expensive. It's still the exact same price as it would be. There's no upcharges or surcharges or hidden fees. It's just Amazon, and they're just saying, this guy's a listener of the Jackass Nation, and they like to use Amazon, so let's give back to the Jackass Nation. Let's make sure everyone continues to get all this content absolutely free of charge. So once again, make sure to click that link in the description of this video or on my Twitter. All right, a lot coming up this weekend, guys. You're gonna get a brand new episode of Go Home. It'll be up tomorrow night, Friday, as we talk NXT TakeOver Chicago, as well as WWE Backlash. SmackDown Live pay-per-view. Definitely something you're going to want to check out. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. I was hoping to get Kenny Steele on the show. Unfortunately, schedules did not line up, so Kenny Steele will not be able to be here for it. We are trying to align our schedules to do a Go Home for Extreme Rules to bring Kenny on here. We'll talk WWE Raw's pay-per-view coming up. So I will be on there. I'll probably be doing it by myself unless someone pops up in the next 24 hours or so and our schedules work to where we can record. We'll have to wait and see. Also coming this weekend, don't forget to check out a brand new episode of Channel Control. It'll be up either Sunday or Monday. I'm going to do my best to make sure I'm there. My schedule is really effed up right now, but if I can be there, I'm going to, because I want to talk Gifted. I am so excited about this show. I really am, guys. I think it's going to be an awesome freaking show. SCNS Live tonight on youtube.com/SCNS Live at 8 o'clock. Go and check it out. Jackass Reviews will be up on either late Saturday night, early Sunday morning, where we will be talking Alien Covenant. Check out my review on jackassnation.wordpress.com. Don't forget to subscribe to the Jackass Nation Podbean channel at jackassnation.podbean.com. Hit me up on all the social medias, whether it be Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Xbox Live, Skype, whatever it is. You can hit me up at RealJackassBC, RealJackassBC. Hit me up. We'll play a little bit of Injustice on the Xbox Live. Go ahead, add me as a friend, and maybe we can play some. We'd love to play with you guys. You guys hear that Go Home music. I am going to get up out of here. I want to thank you all for downloading and listening to this episode. We're going to get rolling. We're going to rock and roll. We'll be back next week with another brand new episode. And remember, it is what it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to It Is What It Is with the Jackass. Follow BC on Twitter at RealJackassBC. Subscribe on Podbean.com to Jackass Nation. And subscribe to the Offshoots Network on iTunes. Views and opinions expressed by BC do not necessarily reflect those of the Offshoots or Podbean. We'll see you next time on It Is What It Is.